Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing the extended USA forecast for today's second video. So as well as on a Wednesday, we're having a look at the weather for the next 6 weeks for North America. And I should get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say about the first video, say the 6 AM upload can be live streaming at 6 PM this evening. Going to live stream 10 to 14 there, and there's going to be a little JMA update coming up for you as well today. So a little video extra looking at the JMA season model for the next 3 months. That, of course, takes us through March, April, May through spring 2023. So that's coming up in a bit. Please like, share, subscribe on vids. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. And drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. Right, we're going to start off with a mean sea of a pressure anomaly for America for week 1. This is going to take us from the 20th, 27th of February. So the coming week is going to have probably low pressure in across the state, but there is a ridge as ever omnipresent down in that southeastern corner and up to the northeast there as well. 500 millibar height anomaly shows this up very nicely. There's the ridge down in the far south and southeastern corner of America. The low pressure is in the north and in the northwest as well. And we've got the ridge off the Pacific coast there. Temperature anomaly showing a classic northwest-southeast split. So many of these northern and western states are coming out colder, but not really substantially so up towards the Canadian border. But we go further southwards and eastwards, and it gets much, much warmer, much milder through many southern parts of the states and also into the east and into the Midwest as well, significantly above average temperatures. And precipitation-wise, very dry in this southern and southeastern part of America and away to the northwest. More unsettled in the southwest, a little bit unusually so, like California, Arizona, those sort of areas. And also through these northern Midwestern states as well, up into the far northeast. Right, week 2 will be the 27th of February to 6th of March. Low pressure in control through the central part of America through there. How the 500 millibar heights looking. So we see we've got that trough of low pressure still away to the northwest and also some low pressure up towards the far northeast as well. I haven't seen all that much low pressure there this season, with high pressure down towards the south and the southeastern corner. Temperature-wise, we look like that, so it remains cold across these western parts of America from the Pacific coast, you know, the west coast right way to the Rockies. East of the Rockies, it's much milder, above average temperatures there for week 2 across large portions of central, northern and eastern America. But just a little bit colder in this northeastern corner, which is something we haven't seen for quite a while. So just a little bit colder up there. And precipitation-wise, for week 2, 27th February, 6th of March, we look like that, so dry across the southern, southeastern parts with that ridge of high pressure, otherwise pretty wet all the way from the west coast right way towards the eastern seaboard. Actually, it does go a little bit drier over the Rocky Mountains, but then the precipitation picks up again through the Midwest. Right, week 3 will be the 6th to the 13th of March. A bit of a change this week, so some lower pressure looks like it's starting to appear in the east with some higher pressure out into the west and into the northwest as well. It could be a slightly different scenario. Actually, the 500 millibar heights don't really look all that much different. Low pressure below average heights extending through the central northern parts of America, a ridge down in the Gulf Coast, but there's some high pressure in towards Canada as well. What are the temperature anomalies doing for week 3? It is cooling down actually, so both colder than average temperatures in the west and the northwest begin to progress a little bit further eastwards. And we find that like through the Midwest and into the east we have no signals. So this could be a cool down week that we've got going on. Although in the far south and southeast, the temperature there, of course, is holding up. And precipitation looks like that's very dry across these far southern portions of America and on the Gulf Coast and towards Florida more unsettled though through the Midwest and into the North. Okay, week 4 will be the 13th to the 20th of March. We've got a ridge then through the central portion of America and backing into the west as well. One of the 500 millibar heights doing. Now this could be turning colder into the Midwest, into the east with this trough of low pressure. That's trying to push a jet stream southwards and bring something colder in from Canada. Let's have a look at the temperature anomaly. Yes, it's getting colder as we're going through March. So it's cold right way from the west coast actually to the east coast. So a countrywide cold outbreak, which is something we've seen only very, very rarely, if at all, this winter. So, yes, cold right from west coast all the way to the east coast there for week 4. It is 4 weeks away, so there's uncertainty about this. It could be related to the sudden stratospheric warming event, of course. Precipitation-wise, no particular signal, although it does look dry up towards Canada, which would be indicative, I suppose, of high pressure and blocking up there. Right, week 5 is going to be the 20th of March to the 27th. What's going on? Some high pressure to the far southwestern corner of America. Otherwise, let's put in a big question mark because it's not all that clear what's happening there. What's going on with the 500 millibar heights? Looks like the trough is beginning to back out towards the northwest again, where it's been throughout a lot of this winter. What's the temperature anomaly doing? Still looking pretty chilly, especially so in the west and the northwest. Significantly cold average again from west coasting towards Rockies. Still a little bit on the chilly side, even through those eastern portions of America, really. Just not quite as strong a signal as it is the week before. And again, precipitation-wise, not much of a signal doing. Finally, week 6 will be the 27th of March to the 3rd of April. High pressure then starting to appear through the central part of America. Could that be sending the jet stream back northwards again, beginning to warm the temperature up? What's the 500 millibar height? So we've still got a trough in the east and the northeast that will still bring cold air into those eastern northeastern parts of America, with a ridge down in the southwest, bringing some early season heat perhaps to those far southwestern parts of the states. What's the temperature anomaly doing? So you see it is going hotter for the first time this season in the extreme southwest. Otherwise, they're looking quite cold, or chilly anyway, especially in the west and the northwest, but possibly extending into some of those midwestern and eastern states. I suspect that for precipitation, there won't be much of a signal other than it goes drier with that ridge in the southwest. So the first push of heat into the southwestern corner of America, like Arizona, New Mexico, those sort of areas get the first push of heat as we get on into week 6, heat and dry weather there. Otherwise, remain quite a chilly scene through most parts of the states. Right, well, changes to come for March then after this exceptionally mild, warm winter through the Midwest and into the East. Does look as though March could see a late sting in the tail, with winter biting back at least for a while. So interesting trends today for those of you over there in America. If you've enjoyed this video, very useful and informative, please do like, share, subscribe, thanks so much both dear Matt, thanks so much ECMWF.int for supplying the charts, and watch out for our live stream coming up at 6 p.m. We will be live streaming our 10 to 14 dayer. We've also got a look at GMA season model coming up today as well, so do keep checking back for more. For this week's GSC extended forecast, so that's all for now, and thanks for watching.